right, so it's Macadelic, and today I got SleezyBandz on the podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How's it going, bro?
Chilling, man. How we feeling?
So, I wanted to ask you, where'd you grow up, bro?
You know, honestly, I grew up like mainly in Brampton, but like I spent like a couple years in Jersey.
Okay.
Because like my pops is from over there, so like as I was growing up, I was on like bear side quests, bro. Like I was just going like back and forth from like Jersey to Brampton, like just like maneuvering bear like my whole younger life, fam.
Okay.
But, like, you know, it was mainly Brampton though, you know, like
What, were you guys just moving just because of home situations?
yeah,
or?
like my pops, you know, he was over there, and we didn't fully like settle in Brampton yet, so like
Right.
we just kept going back and forth, you know, so like
Yeah.
eventually it just came to the point where we were just like, yo, let's just settle down in Brampton, you know, like it's better over here, safer, like it's calm, like, you know. And
Yeah.
I touched down over there when I was like 5th grade, and then just locked in, you know, just
And then
just
you've been there since,
yeah,
type shit.
literally.
So what school, like, what high school are you? You're in high school now, no?
Yeah.
Okay, so what high school you go to?
I go to I don't even know if I'm gonna put that out there.
I guess if they know, right? Like,
yeah.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
So it's crazy though, because when I started working on music videos, like I was working with like Tall Up Twin and like Burna Bands, and these guys were like still in high school, like grade 12 times.
Yeah.
And like it seemed like they had an advantage, bro, because like they know so many people, and it's like
Sure.
you put out a song and like everybody wants to listen to it in the school, and like all the if you're in grade 12 to grade 9s think you're cool, you know, like it's
Bro,
like
everything you're saying right now is like not even to be like, I appreciate everybody in the school that shows love to me and shit, but like everything you're saying is true. Like all that shit, it happens. And you know, I'm not even up there like that yet, but like bare younger kids just come up to me, yo, is that SleezyBandz? And it's just like more times it's one of those where it's like, yo, name like 3 of my songs, and then they won't be able to do it, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, fuck.
they might know one or two.
Yeah, they might know like one track they seen on Instagram like for a snippet or whatever, but like all that like high school shit, like there's a effect it has, and it's positive in a way, but it's also like, you know, fake love in a way.
For sure. Yeah, because being in high school is like a cheat code for like the music
Facts.
shit for a while.
100%.
Yeah, because it's harder if you're like 28 and you have like no social group,
Exactly.
and then you start music. You're like, bro, what? Like,
That's what I mean. And you just start up in high school, basically what I did, and you know, everyone just tuned in because they're like, yo, who's this kid? And he's in my fucking math class and he's spitting mad bars and shit. You know?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy. When did you start like listening to the Toronto rap scene? Like,
Probably, I'd say grade 5. I heard like my first couple.
jeez.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was so late on the scene, bro. Like, I started listening to Toronto rap when I was like after high school.
Bro, I probably listened to it even prior, like if I could think about it, but like actually tuning in and having it on my, you know, playlist on my fucking tablet at the time.
Like
or whatever,
watching
like,
out for rappers and shit. Like,
yeah, like that was like grade 5 for sure, because it was one of those where like I remember I seen Prince Don drop Montclizzy, and then like LB and Ching drop like
Yeah.
I Love My Gang and like all that shit, fam. Like I was tuned in. I'm telling you, like all of that shit. It was on my playlist. Like I was bumping it. Like Canada Goose by Presso, of course. Like the basic tracks, fam. But, like,
yeah.
Like as I got older, like even now, like you know, I'm not really tuned in like that, to be honest. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Prince Don hates me for some reason. I don't know why. This guy, yeah.
You know,
We
fuck
talked
you?
about it though on the phone. It's funny. It was
Yeah.
like apparently I sent him like a message like years ago, but I don't remember doing it. But then he was like, when I had something bad happen to me, and this guy was like, yo, fuck that guy, blah, blah, blah. And then one day I get a DM from him, and he was like, yo, I heard you did some shit, bro, but like we're cool now. And I was like, all right, cool. And then we like talked about it, and I was like, all right,
That's
sick.
crazy.
Like, but
That's
so your first song was like what, right?
Nah, that was like maybe like my
Fourth?
eighth,
Oh,
ninth
shit.
track probably
Damn.
that I actually released.
So you were early on that.
Yeah, I had like a whole EP out before that.
Okay.
Yeah,
And where'd you get the name SleezyBandz from?
like I don't know, like I always get asses and then like I tell the story, but it's like, bro, like I don't even know, fam. Like SleezyBandz, like it just came to my mind and it made sense, and I was like, yo, like I get money. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Like I get money, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, fuck, like SleezyBandz, you know, like, and I get it sleazy, like, fuck you know what I mean? And like I've said before, like my cousin used to say, like, yo, you're a sleaze, whatever, like, oh, you're moving sleaze, da 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 da, like, you know. So I was like, all right, I'll take that into consideration as well, and just put it together. It just made sense, you know, like. There's no real like backstory. It just came together one day.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like just fucking SleezyBandz. It was just born.
It's dope. I like it.
No cap.
What's your favorite song? Because we've done how many videos together now? 2? We've done
2 or 3.
We've done 2. Yeah, 2 or 3.
Back then
we did Beat the Odds, and
did we do another one?
That's it. I think.
Did we do one before Back Then?
No, I think Back Then was the first one.
It was a lie.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Word.
It was like raining like crazy outside.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
Still,
it was fucking.
It was a hard video though.
Yeah, it came
one
out
of my
sick.
favorites. Fam.
I was gonna ask you, what is your favorite music video that you've done?
Favorite music video I've ever done is either prior to this day. I mean, like to this day, it's probably Beat the Odds.
Yeah,
that video is hard.
That was just a fun shoot too.
Bro,
like,
that's what I mean.
Going to
It was just
Niagara, spending the day
the
there.
memories behind it, but like adding up like to add on to that, like what the energy that day, amazing. Like, bro,
Yeah.
I remember like we pulled up and it was fucking like all my homies, fam, and this was like the times where like everything was good, everyone was, you know, everyone was cool, everyone was chilling, like, we're all outside just having fun, like just started smoking weed, our tolerance was great, man, we're getting pride, you know what I'm saying, just chilling, fam, outside, whatever. Tapped in with my boy Valor, and then I told him, I'm like, bro, let me get a video, fam, like, you know, I just got this violent crime shit popping, like Violent Crimes, one of my biggest tracks. I was like, I think it's sitting at like 19K on 6Buzz right now.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so like I was getting a buzz, and I was like, yo, I need a next drill like video, whatever, da da da.
Yeah.
So I hollered at Valor, and then we went to the 7-Eleven in downtown Brampton, and that spot's just known for bare crackheads and shit. So, like, you know, we're just over there, and these guys are geeking, and this dude came up in the video, and he's just dancing. You could see him in the video, and then this guy gave us a bottle, like a bottle of like licks or whatever, and then I was like, all right, bet, like, cool, but I don't really trust it because this guy's kind of crazy and he's over here like selling like dope and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bet. So like we had the bottle in our car, whatever, homies had whatever else, like, you know, other shit that we could get in trouble for, and then we fucking drive to the parking garage to get a next scene.
Yeah.
And we pull up, and there's a fucking undercover car at the top.
Oh shit.
And there's 2 cars. The first car in front is Valor and like my other homies, and then the other car was me and my homies.
Yeah.
We had the bottle and some like bare other shit that we can get knocked for. And then the first car, Valor, they didn't have anything, but they were in front, so they were gonna interact with the police first, right?
Yeah.
So they pull up, fucking Valor hops out. He's like, hi, or no, he didn't even hop out. He rolled on his window. He's like, hi, can I help you? And my homie just turned, like, you know, he got out of there because you see undercover. He starts interacting with Valor, and then fucking, bro, took his like the police officer asked Valor for his like registration, his license, everything. And then we were leaving, and then they're my homie's calling us in Valor's car. He's like, yo, they're speeding up the process. They're coming after you, fam. They're coming. So my homie's like, yo, I'm getting out of here, but he's not. Like, he can't speed. Like, you know, we're not trying to get knocked. Then the fucking car comes behind us.
Yeah.
And then there's a fucking light. It's green. Then it goes to yellow. Then it's red. And we're stuck at a red light with the cop behind us.
Yeah.
And then he's just sitting there not doing nothing. Didn't turn his lights on, anything. We're just like, fuck. Like, we have the bottle on us. We have, like, gas on us, other shit. And then the light turns green, and they turn. And we were just like, yo, thank God. Not real shit. We were so relieved. And then fucking we went to this like next like retirement home. We didn't even know it was a retirement home. It just looked like a nice building with like, you know, nice scenery and shit.
Yeah.
And all these old people start coming outside, and they're just watching us, and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? And then they were just like, they're just clapping. They're like, yeah, dance. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then Valor was like, yo, go ask them if you want to be in the video. I was like, yo, like, you guys want to come be in the video? They're like, yeah, let's dance. And then you can see them in the video just turning up and shit. It's fucking crazy, fam. Like,
that's sick.
That's what I mean by like certain videos, quality wise, like Beat the Odds, definitely my favorite quality wise. But like as for memories and shit, I think like that day alone was just fucking memorable as fuck. You know what I mean? For sure.
Yeah, video shoot days is like a celebration, you know?
That's what I mean.
It's like a fucking birthday, bro.
That's what I mean. Like, you're gonna remember that shit, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, like, man. No, it's crazy. Like, especially once you start doing more and more videos, you do different shit. Like,
exactly, fam. Like,
you'll remember it.
Yeah, that's
like a core memory, you know?
Literally, fam. Like,
yeah. There's times where I can remember it with guys. I'll be like, yo, remember when we shot that video? And they'll be like, holy fuck, I remember that exact day, but it was like 6 years ago, you know?
Exactly.
Like,
Just comes right back to their mind.
That's what's great about music, bro. When you listen to something, it brings you back to a time in your life.
Real shit.
You know what I mean? You're like, what? It's like time travel. You're
For
like,
sure.
fuck.
Not a lot of things can do that for you, bro. Like,
it's crazy.
Certain people could do that for you. Certain like even like just smelling a certain like smells nostalgic,
for sure.
Whatever. But like music actually like
music
can do
brings
that,
you
like,
back.
exactly,
Like yeah, you
real
can,
shit.
For sure. It's
you
crazy.
Feel the moment like in time where you were at. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man. No, it's actually nuts. So I was gonna ask you some Nardwar shit. So how much weed were you and Keezy and Micah smoking? Because you guys used to go to Dylan's house and smoke weed.
Yo, what?
And is this true?
What? Bro, what?
And who is Dylan?
Dylan? Where do you get this info from? I didn't even know Dylan. Oh, wait. Were you in the live that time?
I don't know.
I think you were. I think it's like
maybe.
Dylan's the only time. No, that's crazy. Wait, I don't even know how to respond to that. This guy just asked me some crazy ass shit. Bro, no, we just smoked a lot of weed and then went to Dylan's house and played basketball, you know? Shout out Dylan, DJ DY. Yes, sir. Tap in. Best DJ in the city. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's funny. You're SleezyBandz. We have to know. Do you, so you're a young guy. What's your, like, do you listen to older rappers like that? You know, like, there's a generation gap now, right? With, like, guys that were hot in the early 2010s, the Wiz Khalifas and shit, like, and then you got, like, who are you listening to? Like, is there, like, being a young guy, is there a generation gap, like, where you don't listen to certain rappers?
Honestly, like, I'm open to a lot of shit. Like I listen, my playlist is, like, bro could tell you, like, my playlist is mod. You know what I'm saying? It's very, like, different.
All
in terms
different types of music.
So it's, like, that even relates to how old the tracks are and shit, because I appreciate, like, certain tracks that used to bump back in the day, because that's how music was.
For sure.
What made music is today. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So it's one of those where, like, I have, you know, like, the basics, like Biggie, fucking 50 Cent, tapped in with them.
All the classics.
For sure. Fucking Ice Cube, fuck with Ice Cube. Couple Easy-E tracks.
It used to piss me off, bro, when someone's like, yo, have you ever heard, like, Macadelic? And I'm like, no. And then I'm like, fuck, like, you know, now I have to go do research. I'm like, fuck, I should know these things. Like,
nah, I hear you.
But
that's how I feel a lot, though. Like, especially as a younger artist, like, a lot of people mention a lot of people, and I'm just like, yo, I don't really know them, but then they're moving like I'm supposed to know them, so I'm just like, yo, let me do my research, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I super feel you on that stuff.
Did you ever listen to, like, rappers like The Game?
Honestly, no.
That's crazy.
I didn't still.
Because so anybody like
fuck with
my
Nas,
age,
though.
Nas? Okay, yeah. Nas is like a generational. He's like a guy that everybody will go back to, like an Eazy-E, Biggie, Jay-Z.
For sure.
But The Game was like a rapper that was really big when I was like in high school. So he had a couple classic albums, and it's just crazy to see. Like, I talked to a lot of young artists, and like, it's like some of these guys are like, yeah, Wiz Khalifa, what? I've never heard of him. We're like, you know, I'm like,
That's
what?
crazy.
Are you what? Like, what are you talking about?
I
like,
fuck with Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa's tough. I grew up on Wiz Khalifa, like, fucking Wiz Khalifa. All the weed smoke rappers, bro. Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa. Fucking,
yo, they kind of fell off though, because
for sure.
I don't know how to say this, like, but without being disrespectful, but it's kind of like corny now.
For sure.
Do you not see
it
that?
It doesn't really like fit the image nowadays. Like,
nah,
you know,
like
it doesn't. But
bro, being
they're
like,
definitely still legends. It's just like, you know, like what they're trying to like portray now, like it just doesn't add up.
For sure. That's like trying to be like a booze rapper, bro.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What, you rap about
like,
beer, bro?
That's
like,
what I mean. Or like a fucking shroom rapper. Or something.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
You know, you
like,
go to like a fucking rave for that shit.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
you
You might have like 50 fans that, like,
Yeah.
you know, like, yeah.
That's
fuck.
what I mean. Like, you're tweaked, fam.
Yeah. No, for real. So, yo, the Studio of Legends freestyle, that was big for you.
Yes, sir.
For
sure.
Talk about that.
You know, like, I don't know. Still, like, I was definitely like, you know, I was shocked to even be like, you know, up there, but I'm grateful, fam. Like, real shit. It just shows me like the stepping stones I'm getting to in my career and shit. And so eventually I'm gonna get to that point where I'm on to bigger opportunities and on to better shit. Like, everyone's just gonna see, you know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
It's just another achievement in a way in my career. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's been a big brand name rappers that have been on that
For
shit.
sure.
So that's really good for your image. But how did
100%.
that come together?
I think management, like at the time they probably there's like a thing you could submit to like get on the freestyle or whatever online, and I think like a while ago, like prior to the freestyle, I
Took a chance?
I took a chance, and then eventually they just seen it, and then I could tell they were showing love because Hitman was tapping in, like the producer over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out Hitman, I fuck with Hitman, he's cool, but yeah, he was showing love over there still. Like he was showing me like, yo, you're doing your thing, fam. So it was bound to happen eventually. So
For sure.
just had to keep working at the time.
No, you're a good artist, man. Like,
Yes, I appreciate that, bro.
Talk about your studio process. Like when you go to the studio, do you go in there with a track in mind? Do you shop for beats and then freestyle? Like, do you go in there get drunk and party? Like, what's your?
Yo, it depends. Like, it depends how I'm feeling that day. If I want to make a song that I really want to, put like shit into my pain into and whatever, I'm gonna really sit there, find a beat that I fuck with.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna write to it and then go in the studio and just, banging out there. But like if I'm just trying to tweak, fam, I'll just get high as fuck and just, just
have fun.
Yeah, I'm telling you, just start geeking, bro. I'm telling you, start geeking, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But like, fuck, like it's also one of those where like I could freestyle. A lot of the process, sometimes I'll literally just hum out like a melody, whatever, and then I'll just put lyrics over that melody.
True.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So there's a lot of different processes with like how I make my music, to be honest. But like the main way is definitely if I want to make a hard song, I just shop for a beat, like you said, and then just fucking write and go in there for sure.
No, that's dope, bro. Cause you're underage, you can't even go buy alcohol, eh?
Yeah.
So do you have to stand outside a liquor store and be like, yo, bro, can you buy me a 6-pack?
I just gotta holler at Brody, fam. Fuck. Bro, gotta get that stuff.
That's what you used to do. Or older brother or something.
Telling you, fam.
My homie's older sister would be like, yo, you gotta go get us a couple bottles.
I'm telling you, bro, yeah. They'll come in clutch. Pay them extra local $5, $10, whatever,
That's jokes.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, what do you think of the Toronto scene in general? Like right now? Cause it used to be fucking so big, bro. Like all these guys from different hoods are making millions of views. Like, talk about the scene now.
I think it's like it's cool, like like everything's going on. I'm not really tapped in with it, so I can't really say too much on it. I can't speak too much on it, although I'm a part of the city, whatever, like I'm a part of that scene. Like I'm honestly trying to move away from that, and that leads to what I want to say. Like, it's like it's a lot of shit going on in the city that's animosity, like just crash out shit, fam. You know what I mean?
Man.
I don't want to be around that, fam.
For sure.
That's just me and how I feel. Like I just want to be positive shit, fam. It's hard to really shine in the city when it's just negative vibes everywhere, fam. You know what I mean? And that's what I get from the scene. And
definitely.
There's definitely a handful of artists that shine through all of that, and that they're still doing their thing, but it's a lot of people that are just stuck in that whole beef shit, the street shit. Like, you know what I mean? I want nothing to do that.
I know.
I don't want nothing to do that, bro.
I know. It's actually crazy. It's like there's something in the water over here in Toronto, bro. Like everybody's crashing out left, right, and center. Like I just saw, I go on Reddit every now and then and just like creep on Reddit, and like I see like Tizzy Stacks convicted. This guy's on the run.
Yeah, bro. It's unfortunate because there's
Baby
talent
in Abu Dhabi on the. You know what I mean? You're like,
bro.
what is going on here, bro?
And it's all
like,
talent too. Like, bro, everyone's throwing the shit away, and it's like I can't afford to, throw that shit away.
No,
me
for
being
sure.
me being a part of that scene, like I have to show everyone else coming from the younger generation, like, bro, you cannot be doing that shit. That's just not cool. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Like, because no one's standing up to do that in the city. Like, there really isn't. If you could think about it right now, there's not a single person pushing yo, peace. Like, mans are like, trying to put together like peace treaties like in other cities, but you've never heard of that in Toronto, honestly. Like,
I know.
Maybe a 1-2, like, what we were talking about before outside, but like,
yeah. I know.
Like,
I try my best to try
hard,
and get guys
bro.
to like, just keep it music and.
For sure.
But yo, man, it's deep, bro. When someone's died over the shit, bro,
that's what I mean.
You can't do that.
And that's a reoccurring thing that is brought up in topics that come from people like that. Like, you know, there's a lot of shit behind this. It's deeper than that, and it's understandable. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
But it's also like we need to make a difference, man, because it's like this shit is not gonna end well if
I
coming
know.
people just continue to keep moving like this. You know
Look
what I
at
mean?
the cycle, bro.
And that's
It's
what
like
I mean. It's a loop. Bro.
Yeah,
It's a
fam. It's
loop.
like it's crazy. Like bro, I don't even get surprised by it anymore. Like
Yeah,
when
bro.
I hear about someone like
And
getting
that's
shot and
bad.
something,
Like,
I'm
it's
like, yeah,
unfortunate,
that's
bro.
bad, bro. Yo, bro, I was
It
talking
used
to
to surprise like people when like a shooting would happen in the city,
Yeah,
whatever. Like
yeah.
not even in the city, just in Canada.
For
fam.
sure.
Like, it's like
There
yo,
was a
people don't have guns out there.
There was a time when like the
It's
homicide
fucked.
rates were so low, you know what I mean? Like in all of Canada, and
For
now
sure.
it's crazy, bro. Like, yo,
100%.
I was gonna say, bro, talking to my dad, right? And my dad's been like working in the force for like 30 years. You know, he's like a project manager at some company,
Yeah.
and like he's like, Mac, you don't realize that I haven't even been around that many coworkers that have died in my entire life. And
Yeah.
like I've been around so many, like technically like these are guys I work with, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like these guys pass away and it's like a crazy amount, you know? My dad's telling me this. He's like, yo, that's not normal. And I'm like, wow. I just put it into perspective because I don't, it's normal now. Like
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? I'm like
It's just, like,
desensitized.
you see that and it's just like, damn. But then it's like, you know, shit goes on.
For
and
sure,
it's
bro.
Fucked, bro. Because
it's
it's
actually
like,
bad.
it keeps doing that. That's the same cycle. Like you just like, damn, it goes on. And the next day, damn,
Yeah.
goes on. And
I know,
then
damn,
it keeps
bro.
keeps going every day.
Little dove on Instagram and a
Yeah,
fucking,
bro.
you know,
And then it's over.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. It's crazy. The crash show shit's nuts. I was reading an Instagram post today about like the crook and how he like beat a case and then like 5 days later did a fucking $5 million robbery. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, come on.
Yeah,
you
bro.
were just given the opportunity of a lifetime.
Trust
like,
me, bro.
come on, guys.
Like,
I don't know. That's public information. I was reading about it.
yeah,
But like,
bro. Like, shit just needs to be like, you know, driven in a better narrative. Like, everything just needs to be better in the city, fam.
For sure.
It's not looking like, you know.
it's like, don't these guys want to have longevity? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, it's.
That's what I mean. Like, there won't be longevity if it's, you know, the crash out shit. Because it's like you can only spend so many blocks and smoke on the same ops the same amount of times. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure, man.
it's not gonna last, bro. It's the same loop.
Yeah, I know. It's bad now. It's at an all-time high, you know, because
Yeah, bro.
like I was saying, like I used to talk to DQ and I'm like, yo, like at some point, like the distance stuff has to stop, right?
Yeah,
but
bro.
then he's like, yo, if I do a regular track, it's not going to get as many views, you know? So it's like a formula that's been created by like whatever the rap society to like talk about negative shit. And
Yeah.
like that's what gets a reception, you know?
Facts.
It's crazy, bro. But we'll move on to some more positive shits. Fucking yo, what do you think of Justin Trudeau, bro?
Bro, I don't even like tap in with shit like that. I won't lie. Like, I don't even like. I just know like what he's the prime minister, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like, he's like I don't even know if he's cool. I can't even say that. Like I guess
he's
like
not cool.
he's not cool.
No.
Yo, fuck Justin Trudeau. We don't fuck with Justin Trudeau then. I guess. No, I'm joking. I don't even know. Don't
You heard
evict
it
me
here
from my house.
first.
No. Don't evict me from my house or something. But like, you know, like I don't really tap in with like politics like that, you know? Like I haven't really like
Yeah, you're so young.
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know like about that shit, to be honest.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Where do you think? What's the best food in Toronto?
In Toronto, yo, me and my boy Rando and MJ went to this pizza spot and it was mod. There was like I don't even know what it was called. I have to like
Wait, what area is it in?
yo, where's that building? Where's the building at, fam? The Premier building. Where's that near?
That's downtown.
Downtown? It's somewhere downtown. It's a mod
Okay.
pizza spot, fam. They had like I think it was like I don't know if it was Alfredo or some shit sauce on the pizza, fam. It was like some white sauce,
gas,
fam. Pause, no Diddy. But like
Hey,
it
yo!
was yeah, no. It was you feel me? It was a nice pizza. It was crazy, but that
Yeah.
shit, that's nice. But like I don't even be eating in the dot like that. Like I don't even go down in the city to eat like that. Like I'll eat a 1-2 when I'm over here, but like bro, I just go down to the city to work, to be honest. But like
Yeah, true.
yeah, that's really like that one pizza spot. Like it left a dent in my brain, real shit. I remember that one.
Yeah.
That was mod. That was a nice pizza.
Who do you think's the best producer right now?
Yo, that's like I don't even know. Like just in general, like
Yeah, like everybody. Like Metro,
Yo,
everybody in the scene.
I say I grew up on a lot of like Lil Uzi and like like
Those like SoundCloud kind of like.
Gunna, yeah, that SoundCloud shit for sure. Like I say Wheezy's up there. I don't really have like a top producer, but like the best ones to me are like Wheezy, like Take Keith, fucking who else? Like obviously Metro and Murder Beats, they're cool too. They made a lot of bangers that I listened to growing up. You know what I mean?
Big hits and shit.
Yeah, bro. So it's like fucking they're cool. I also listen to a lot of like drill like producers like growing up too, and they have some like underrated beats. Like 808 Mellow, he produced a lot of Pop Smoke shit. Like his beats are super hard. Like
Yeah.
the samples and like he brought a whole new wave. Like he brought the UK drill to New York.
Yeah.
And then it just made sense. Like it was hard, you
For
know.
sure.
Like, paved the whole way for New York drill and like I think who else is in New York that I fuck with? It's honestly just 808 Mellow. Like 808 Mellow's tough. But yeah, those are like some good producers right there, to be honest.
Yeah, because like when I was growing up, it was like Young Chop was like the shit, and like London on the track, and like there was like
he's
a
tough
whole
too,
wave
for
of
sure.
like, you know,
Mustard.
Yeah, Mustard too. Mustard's gonna be making a comeback now,
For
you know,
sure.
with this Kendrick shit, and but yeah, what'd you think of the whole Kendrick Drake thing? What were you gonna say?
Scott.
Scott Storch?
Yeah, he's tough too.
He's like a legend though. He's been
Yeah,
around for a long time.
For sure. Like he
Yeah.
has a lot of bangers.
That was a drug addict, bro.
Yo, I could see it, fam. Like I don't know too much about that, but like just seeing his mannerisms off the clips I see from him, like he just looks like he be bugging, he be geeking.
Yeah, I
We
think
fuck with Scott Storch though. Shout out Scott Storch.
Yeah, that guy's a legend. He's done like big,
Okay.
massive hits, like Beyonce tracks. And
Yeah, bro.
Fucking, yeah,
Trust me.
he's massive. What was I gonna say? Who's your favorite athlete? Because you know, like you being a young guy, when I grew up, it was a lot of like Crosby, Ovechkin, obviously LeBron James, Michael Jordan. Who's your favorite athlete?
It's the same thing with like the producers, fam. Like I don't really have like a but like super fuck with like Kyrie, Kobe, fucking like Devin Booker as well. I super fuck with Devin.
So you're a big ball fan, eh?
For sure. I fuck with basketball. I played ball growing up too, so like like a lot of that shit I was in tune with when I was younger. So like yeah, like Kyrie, fucking obviously I fuck with LeBron. Like LeBron's cool. Curry as well. Like it sounds basic, but like these are all the people like I was really like Paul George as well. Like people like that family.
Is it true that you used to play ball at your like local plaza with Keezy?
Local plaza? No, it'd be like near the plaza.
Near the plaza, okay.
Like near there.
Okay.
Type shit. Type shit.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Ghosts? Nah.
Or aliens?
I believe in aliens.
Yeah, you think so?
Not ghosts.
I always ask people like if they believe in aliens.
I don't believe in ghosts because like I've never seen nothing happen like no movement, nothing. But like maybe like spirits and shit. Those are obviously real.
Yeah.
But like that's a whole different thing, So like ghosts, I feel like those are actual like physical things that are like moving shit
like,
and all that.
like,
yeah,
oh, shit.
like like fuck.
Casper.
Yeah, exactly. Like fuck. But like, what was I saying? What'd you say I believe in
Do
again?
you believe in ghosts or aliens?
In aliens? Yeah, aliens. Like, I think those are real stuff.
So I never really believed in ghosts, bro. And then, this was like 2012. My grandma died, right? And a week later, her son, my grandma's son, so my uncle, he had a kid, right? But the kid never got to meet my grandma, right? She just died, and then he gets born. So they buy a crib, right?
Yeah.
And it's one of those cribs that has like that thing that like circles at the top, and it makes little noises and songs and like little horses that go up and down, right? So they put the crib in the house, and the first night, it's my Uncle Jay. He's like sleeping, and all of a sudden he hears the crib, and he's like, "What the fuck?" So he gets up, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I'll go turn that shit off." Goes in, and it's unplugged, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And like he's like, "What the fuck do I do?" So he starts like hitting it and shit, and then it just turns off, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And he thinks that was my like grandma saying hello to like the baby, you know, like in like a spiritual way.
I hear
So
you.
ever since then, I was like, yo, that is fucking
That's
freaky.
that's trippy still.
Yeah, I was like, yo, that's freaky shit.
That's
Ever since
fucked.
then, I've always been like a big believer in like, you know, especially if someone like dies around
sure.
that time or something, you know, like, yeah.
100%.
But yeah, fuck. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? You keep, you'll be 22, 23. Rich.
A lot of money. Nah, probably like, you know, I want to keep investing in myself as I get older. So, you know, hopefully I continue doing that and it leads to something. I can't really tell what's going to happen, but, you know, I know what my plans are and I want to invest in certain things that are going to better me. So, hopefully rich, like I said.
Sick. I like that.
Yes, sir.
How important? It's so big, bro. The whole music game has changed so much. You got to be on TikTok now. You got to make cringy fucking videos to promote your music.
Deadass, bro.
So talk about like marketing and promoting yourself and how important it is.
Bro, like, I lack like a lot of marketing, you know, because like you said, like, you know,
You don't want to do those videos, yeah.
I don't want to put myself out
But
there
you
being
can,
on TikTok.
but you
and
can
doing all
be creative and do it in a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but it's so much harder to do it.
that. For
you know?
sure. It's also like, you know, it's also quality. Like I talk about this a lot with my homies. Like, you know, it's quality. Like you can be consistent with what you're uploading, but if it looks like shit, like, you know, it's not really gonna do anything for you. So like, I'm in the process of, you know, trying to structure how I market my shit and how I, you know, you guys are gonna see, but it's just how I'm building my brand. You know, I'm gonna do it a certain way that it's like structured. You know.
Yeah. No, that's good, bro. And like, you got a good group of dudes around you. You know, I met Keezy, and so you have like you're forming a team. Like,
For sure.
How important is that too, bro?
Bro, that's shout out New Wave, bro. New Wave is, you know, those are my homies. Like everybody that is around me right now is a part of that. You know, like that's the new wave. You know, it's literally in the name.
Pushing, yeah.
You know, shit. That's what we're pushing. We're pushing a new wave. We're about to fucking turn shit up. It's my boy New Wave Cash, New Wave MJ, and you know Keezy, like you said, NK2 Keezy. My boy New Wave Nate, a whole bunch of other people, like, you know, just behind the scenes as well, like a whole bunch of people. But yeah, you guys will see, like, you know, like that shit's important to me, and you'll see, like, you know, I'm gonna push that out there for everyone.
That's amazing, bro.
Yes, sir.
So before I sign off, is there anything you wanna tell anybody you got coming up?
Honestly, bro, as for right now, I just want everyone to stay tuned, keep showing love, but like, I don't really have much like coming up right now for anyone, to be honest. But
yeah,
pretty soon I'm gonna have some shit, and when it comes, like, I'm gonna make sure it's some quality for
Sick.
sure.
No, it's amazing, bro.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you seem like a good dude. You got good head on your shoulders, bro. So like, I think, you know, the sky's the limit for you with your music. It's just
Yes, sir.
a matter of how far you want to push it, you
I
know?
appreciate that, bro. Real shit.
So yeah, bro. Thanks for doing the pod with me, and yeah,
Of course, man. Thank you for having me, brother.
cool, bro.
Yes, sir, brother.
All right.